Welcome, welcome, welcome. It is extremely easy to add or subtract with three-digit numbers. It's like, whoa, these look like really, really big numbers, right? But we're not going to regroup them. We're not regrouping them yet. We're just going to do them from top to bottom. But you always need to start in the ones place. So now that we're adding with 100s, or in the hundreds, then our two chart is no longer a two chart. Look, originally this was our two chart, right? Just like this. We would draw it just like this. And then we'd have the T and we'd have the O. But not anymore. Not anymore. Now our two chart will look like this. I'm going to show you. Slide it over some. H. Now our two chart is HTO. Say HTO. HTO. And we know the O stands for ones, right? And we know the T stands for tens. Who knows what the H stands for? The H stands for hundreds. That's what the H stands for. Let's change that font to something a bit more understandable, huh? H stands for hundreds. So we have hundreds, tens, and ones. So in the ones place, we have 7 and 1. In the tens place, we have a 0 and a 2. So the 0 means there's no tens because 0 is nothing. So no tens there, and then we have a 2. And then in the hundreds place, we have a 5 and a 1. So it's just like our 2 chart. All we did was add hundreds. Whenever you see three numbers like this together, that it means that it's in the hundreds. So it's not 507, it's 507 or 507. And this number is 121 or 121. So not 121 though, but it's 121, or you can say 121. And this is 507. So it's very easy. We didn't really change anything. We only added a new column. Very easy. So now we know how to add without regrouping. It's so easy. 7 plus 1, that is ridiculously easy. We know that that is 8. We don't even have to do that. 0 plus 2, extremely easy. Because 2 plus nothing, if I have 2 apples and I add nothing to it, then I'm still going to have 2 apples. 2 plus 0, easy. 5 plus 1, easy. The next number after 5, that's anytime we add 1, we know it's the next number. So 5 plus 1, we know that that is 6. So 507 plus 121 equals 628. Now what if it's written out like this? What if they have it like this? So they don't have it from top to bottom like how this one is. They have it side by side. Now we got to figure out how to write that. So it says 106 plus 253 equals. We need to figure out how to write that. So we'll find a space on our paper. And we'll write the first number, 106. 106. And then we need to write the other number right underneath it. So this is in the hundreds place, so I know put the 2 in the hundreds place. This is in the tens place, so I know to put the 5 in the tens place. And this 3 is in the ones place, so I know to put the 3 in the ones place. Go across, And it says that we are adding. That's what it says right here, that plus sign. It says we're adding, so I put the plus sign here. Now I need to do 6 plus 3. So if I was going to use my HTO chart, I would put 6 plus 3 here. So I do 6 circles first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then it says 3. So I'll do 3. 1, 2, 3. Now my tens. It says 0, so I'm not putting anything. And then it says 5. So I'll just put 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Very easy. And now in my hundreds. Whoa. How on earth are we going to do those hundreds? Very simple. Watch this. Squares. Look at that. Look at that. Bam. That's 1. And then it says do 2. So 1, 2. So we have done all of our hundreds, all of our tens, all of our ones. Now we just need to start with our ones and work our way to the left and count what is there. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have 9 ones. Tens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 tens. And hundreds. 1, 2, 3. We have 3 hundreds. So we know that 106 plus 253 is 359. So even when they try to confuse us, they try to trick us, right? By writing it side by side, we know how to write it from top to bottom so that we can figure this out. It's very, very easy. And if we get confused, all we have to do is this. So we can get a better look at everything. So we can draw the lines ourselves right above it. And we know that this is the O. And we remember that this was the T. And so we know that this is the new one. This is the H. HTO. And then we can see it clearly. We can see what we're looking at clearly. So you can draw that if you need to. You don't have to. But if you need it, draw it. And you can also use your blocks. And we have 100 blocks. We haven't been using them. We've only been using our 10s and our 1s blocks. But now you're going to start using your 100s blocks. Because when we start regrouping, that is going to get a little hard. But just a little hard because we're like so smart, right? Absolutely, absolutely. So 106 plus 253 was 359. And if you want to count that differently, it would be 100. 200, 300, 310, 320, 330, 340, 350, 351, 352, 353, 354, 355, 356, 357, 358, 359. If you think you can count it that way. If not, don't worry about it. We will learn how to count like big boys soon enough. Right now, you could just do it the way I did it first, which is count all your ones, write it, then count all of your tens, write it, and then count all of your hundreds, write it. So either way you want to do it is absolutely fine. And at any rate, good job.